Okay, to make your double name bracelet, the process is the same with the single bracelet. The only difference is that since it's two lines, so I'm going to have two cords inside, two short ropes inside with the same measurement. If you're making three, like the one I'm putting on is three, you will need to cut three ropes inside. Okay, the process for making two names is also the same process for making three names. As you can see, the way it is lined up is different from the single one. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is to affix your names. You need to fix your names the way first, like I said, arrange it to make sure that it's in order. There are sometimes you need to make your the names you want to put is not aligning. Maybe if you go to the market, we have what we call a space bead. It's blank. It can either be black or blue. So if you use that, you can use it to augment the names. For instance, the one I'm putting on, as you can see, the first line here is just four letters, while the others are six. So if I had a space bead, I would have used it to complete this, or you can still follow this name. But let's focus on this double name. So I'm going to follow it this way. So the first name is going to be on one rope, and the second one is going to be on another rope. Please remember to arrange it properly so that the alphabets will not be upside down. So once I'm done fixing this, I'm going to tie this so that the beads will not fall off. Then I'm going to fix the second one too. Okay, there you have it. I've seen it, dimsum craft. If I turn it this way, it's craft dimsum. So you just have to be careful so that the name you want to be up should be up. It's reflecting this way. You see them so craft. If I turn it the other way, it's craft them, so that is going upside down, but the names are properly arranged. So from here, the next thing we're going to do is to make our 8 square knots. Just follow the same process in the single name video and make your 8 square knots. Okay, now I want to make an observation. Please, if you're using a thicker rope, or if you're using a thicker rope, the square knot will be bigger. So you don't really need to make up to 8 square knots. If you're using a tiny rope, like the people making use of the pink rope, you have to make more square knots to add length to your bracelet, because the tiny ropes give a smaller size of square knots. So you have to do more instead of the 8. But when you're using the normal size 2 millimeter, this is a 2 millimeter rope, 2 or 3 millimeter rope, you can just make 8. So after making the first stage of your square knot, the next thing is to attach your beads. So just like the single one, but here you have to take the two at the same time, from the first letter of the first line and the first letter of the second line. Now you're going to make sure it aligns properly. See what I'm doing? Make sure it aligns properly. Then please, before you add your bead, make sure that you ended your square knot on the right side so that you will start from the right. Okay, so remember, for the single one, we made a full square knot. This one you're going to make a half square knot. So what you're going to do is just to make a half square knot here. Okay, I'm going to just do this and tighten the cord properly. Okay, so once you're done with this, you're not going to make a full square knot. Once you're done with this, you attach the next one to give it a snug fit. You attach the next alphabet, the second alphabet, for both the first line and second line. Then you complete that square knot from the left. So you do right, you attach the set of bead, and you do left. You do left. So it's the same square knot you're making. You do left and you tighten that. Are you seeing how it looks? So you're going to follow. Please be careful. Do not twist the rope so that the alphabet will not go the opposite ways. So you do this next. Do the same thing to the third line. Okay. You make your half square knot. That's you go right. Okay. Above this one, under the center rope, and here. Okay. You do this, and you tighten it. Make sure it's tight, and please also pull on the center rope. Make sure it's tight. See this? See the way it's looking tight. There's no gap in between. After this, I'll have to add the next bead. I add the next bead. Okay, and I go left. Pass under this middle rope. come out here, and you tighten it. See what I'm doing? You tighten it properly. Okay, so I've finished attaching all my beads. Now I have equal beads, so them so cracked. So since this is the last bit, I'm just going to finish up my square knot. I'm just going to finish up my square knot. And here, we are done attaching the beads. So the next thing we're going to do is to follow the same process. Repeat the square knots on this side, So we'll have our complete bracelet. Adding all your letters, you can just continue making your square knots to your desired length. Just continue making your square knots to your desired length. Then cut off the excesses and join it together like the single bracelet.